see you there. I'm making a sandwich. Oh, this is bad. Whoa. Just kidding. I've had like I've had a lot of coffee. People are probably like, Gardner, why are you wearing your pajamas in a video? I'm not. This is what I fucking wear. Oh, yeah, baby, give me that shit. Give me that jelly, baby. Oh, that good shit. Yes! Today's episode is gonna be Gardner eats a sandwich and shows you the house. So we've had a lot of people request a house tour. So today, I'll be showing you my house. And I figured it would be appropriate since my video yesterday got a lot of views. And that's awesome. And it was a film. And thanks for watching. And if you haven't seen it, go check it out. In fact, I'll put a link at the end of this video. I dealt with some issues that I've been holding inside for a long time. And I think finally what happened was my skill with video editing and songwriting, etc., caught up with my ambition, caught up with my vision. That's what you saw yesterday. A year's worth of writing and video editing and production practice coming together with a clear vision of, you know, a narrative. And it had, like, there was a storyboard, there was blocking, there was lighting. That's a good sandwich. I'm gonna pick the camera up now so I can move it around and show you a bit of what's going on. Okay, I'm not gonna show you the outside of my house because I don't want people to know where I live. But anyway, walk in the front door, you'll notice that my house has a very strange ceiling. It goes up, straight up all the way to there, and it slopes down gradually all the way into the living room. It's a very strange house. That's one of the reasons it worked so well in the music video, because my house is creepy at night. It's not creepy during the day. In fact, it's like super inviting and welcoming during the day. So in here is my living room, and this is my dining room over there. My house focuses on two main volumes. There's a shared space volume, and then there's a living space volume. So the shared space volume is actually pretty small. Here, I'll walk through the entire thing with the camera right now. That's my laundry room over there, and that's the garage. So there's no reason to go out there. There's nothing fun to see. So kitchen, it's all around this main pillar. Front door, living room, dining room, and back to the kitchen. There's this central staircase right here that leads down to the basement, which is pretty much a duplicate of this floor plan up here, except that I've modified it a lot in order to meet my needs as a studio. Everything down there is production studio and film stuff, and we'll get down there eventually. Yeah, so that's it. This is the shared space. And you can see here that I need to, still gotta work on that cable. I've done a lot of renovating. Caroline and I have done a lot of renovating since we moved in. We bought this house for a really, really low price because it was cheap on the market. This is my backyard. I do take care of my yard. I cut it every once in a while, but my mower is broken right now. But this is what Georgia looks like. There's just a ton of trees everywhere. This is not what South Carolina looks like, which is where I was born. And Georgia's okay. I like Georgia. These are, I'm into hi-fi, like, so, I mean, obviously I'm super into music and sound, but these speakers are special. And if there's interest, I could do a separate episode on these speakers and, you know, my amplifier stack over there and what all that stuff is. It's some serious audiophile shit. Anyway, this house is a very functional house. If you go through this door, you go to the living space volume. And all it is, ready? All it is 3 bedrooms. That's it. It's just one simple hallway. I love how simple it is. Bathroom, 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, my bedroom. That's it. Okay, so this is my mirror. You guys have seen this before in the videos. This is the eyeliner I was putting on, and this is how I shot it. I had the camera sitting right here, zoomed all the way out, and I had a wide angle lens on, not this one. There was a light over here shining that way. That's how I was able to get those creepy, kind of like, you know, glitchy light shots. I only used 1 light box for the whole video, and 2 lenses, so this was a very low budget film. The second shot was here, and I had this light set up right here to provide side lighting, okay? Then I had the camera set up right here. So that's where the shot came from. I put the vodka bottle like right over here, and I had the shot glass and the stemless wine glass right there. There was one fuck up that I had in this shot, and that's I forgot to turn off, you can see it in the shot, and I probably shouldn't draw attention to it, but I hate myself. So I forgot to turn off this picture frame during that scene, so you can kind of see that picture frame in the background. Anyway. Oh, also the vodka that was used was a prop. I do really have vodka at home. I don't drink, so I don't touch this stuff, but this was, I basically, that's real vodka. I poured that out into a glass, and then using a funnel I filled it up with water, because vodka and water look identical. You couldn't tell. So I mean, yeah, it was not real alcohol in the shot. That was all acting. I was able to pull that off because I used to drink vodka fucking every day, and I know exactly what I looked like and how I felt when I drank it. So the next shot was me falling down these stairs. All I did was turn the light to face down this way, and then I kind of spazzed out and fell down the stairs with a glass in my hand safely. Then I got down here, and that's when I was like, okay, I'll do a first person shot. So I had the camera in my left hand so I could have my right hand out here holding the glass, and I picked the glass up and came this way. And so that's how this shot was taken. So I had one light, again, one light, turned on, facing that wall so that it would diffuse off of the wall and provide very dim, creepy lighting for this shot. And of course it was nighttime, so the light wasn't coming in through these windows. That's how I got this shot. And all this is a chair with carpet. The reason I had the carpet was I was afraid that through my acting I would drop the glass, and I didn't want it to shatter on the concrete. So I have these little carpet squares here under the chair. So it wasn't an aesthetic decision, it was a safety decision. And then here I am sitting down looking at the TV. This is Caroline's computer from her studio, and all I did was load up the render of my face from After Effects and stuck it onto her Mac Mini over there, and I just played it here in a loop so that I could use it as just material for the video. You'll notice that during the shots where the camera is like looking over my shoulder, like back here, the video isn't exactly synced up. So there was there were 4 different angles that I shot this particular scene from. I spent the most time here. Hold on, back here, this was one angle. Another angle, this was the one that I used when I was crawling toward the screen, where the camera was like right here. Then there was another angle where the camera was here that I didn't use any of. I didn't use any of this footage. The reason is you can see the couch in the background. So this is actually a den, and usually it serves as like a hangout place when people are here recording. So this actually, I sort of deconstructed this room in order to make this scene. Normally that coffee table is here, but anyway, the way I had the scene shot, you can't see the couch. So I always cut out the couch in all the shots, so it looks really bare. This brings me to my second mistake that I made, which I've corrected. So initially when I get up off the floor, and I'll play these parts while I'm talking, it's like a director's cut, right? So I get up off the floor and I look over here, and you can see the white keyboard from the Apple computer that I realized and said, oh crap, hid over here against the wall after realizing it, but I didn't get it out of that one scene, so you can see it for a brief 2 seconds. And then there was also an angle from this table that I shot, and I got real narrow in here so you can't see the couch yet again. So anyway, that's how I was able to pull this off with a $0 budget. And yeah, the only other parts of the house that I haven't shown you are the studio, but I've already done a studio tour. In fact, I'll put a link to that below if you want to see that. That's what my house looks like, and that's how I was able to pull this video off. And thanks for watching. And this is probably an awkward video because you don't see my face, I'm just holding the camera and, excuse me. I'm gonna go finish that sandwich now. Bye bye.